Hey, everybody. Welcome to Highly Motivated. I am here in the parking lot of the Cape Coral Goldflower. I'm telling you, the amount of excitement that's brewing through me right now. Incredible. Look, I'm bubbling. I am bubbling with energy and excitement right now. I started the show about here. Lost connection. What is happening here? What is happening here? Let's see. We see. Okay, we're still going. We're still going. Okay. All right, we're watching that connection real close. Welcome again, everybody. This is Highly Motivated from the parking lot of the Cape Coral Goldflower Cannabis, which is having its grand opening tomorrow. They're open now. We're open for it's open for like another hour and 4 minutes. They're open until 9 o'clock. And today there was an issue in Florida with the dispensing mechanism with the OMMU, the regulatory department that runs medical cannabis here in Florida. So nobody was able to get their allotments. Nobody was able to get their medical cannabis until much later in the day. So this place has been on fire. This place has been on fire all day. And I got to tell you, I'm excited. Look. I'm even wearing the Cape Coral Goldflower grand opening shirt early. Look, I had a pair of glasses that matched the shirt. So I was like, how many opportunities do I get to wear orange pixelated glasses? You want to see the back of this? I don't know if you can see it. I'm standing on my tippy toes. Okay, whatever. If you can't see it, you got to be here tomorrow. Here, if you're even close, first 100 people while supplies last. They're getting shirts, they're getting goodie bags. Every order tomorrow is going to be getting like extras. Everybody's getting lots of great goodie extras. I can't really say what. Don't want to get anybody in trouble. But I know there are going to be some amazing things happening tomorrow here, grand opening, Cape Coral, and this place is electric. I didn't know this. I did not know, but Cape Coral is supposed to be the fastest growing city, the fastest growing neighborhoods in all of the United States right now. I didn't know, but it figures because this Cape Coral is electric. Fort Myers, Bonita Springs, Cape Coral, Port Charlotte. Wait, is it Port Charlotte? Shit, I don't know. It's a port. It's up north. It's up north. It's that way. Or that way. No, it's definitely that way. That way's more north than that way. I think that way's to the ocean. I don't know, whatever. East, west. I'm all over the place. But I'm all over the place with excitement because, it's that pregame. That's what we're doing tonight. We have some micro topics and we're going to get into a few things. I have one I'm about to jump into in just a moment. But right now, the excitement is definitely brewing. There's been cars racing by and I love that. I love the energy of it's not safe. It's not safe and I don't condone it in any way, shape, or form. As long as it's done, responsibly. But they've been racing down this road since the second it got dark. They've been flying. And there have been some really cool modded vehicles, lovely custom things. And that kind of feels like the energy of Cape Coral. Got a lot of street racers, At least that's what it feels like right here. What's really awesome, so across the street, there's a Publix, a bowling alley. And what we are on right now is, where we are is like Dispensary Row. This is like the greenest mile I have seen in Florida because you've got Sunnyside, Goldflower, and then you've got a few others that you don't even want to really mention. They're not that good. I'm like, they're not that good. Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the heart of culture. It's THC. Hey, cowboy, how you doing? Say good evening to everybody. And the man who makes the medicine glow. I like that. The man who makes the medicine glow. I'm gonna keep that. I'm going to keep it and I'm going to use it. Hey, listen, quick thing before I forget. If anybody is coming to the grand opening tomorrow, I've got these pixelated glasses. Actually, I don't just have these. I have like a whole box. Check this shit out. Wait. I've got like a whole box of pixelated glasses. I'm going to be giving these away tomorrow. A couple of lucky people are going to get Oraganjis, pixelated, looking at life through pixelated lenses. But no, you're going to get my pixelated glasses if you're going to be here for the grand opening tomorrow. Remember now, festivities start tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Ribbon cutting, the grandest of deals that you've ever seen. But keep in mind, the dispensary will be open at 7 o'clock in the morning. Holy shit. Look, thank God I do not have to work in a location. Thank God I don't come to a location. 7 o'clock in the morning. That is rough. That is rough on the bud tenders. But you know something? They do it happily, enjoy. They love the customers, you know, and the customers love the ability to come into the dispensary so early. 7 o'clock in the morning. By the way, if you're curious why we have this angle, we're doing this so that you don't see anybody coming in or coming out. We're doing this to keep the HIPAA laws and keep, you know, compliance with everybody, you know, with all the bits and pieces. So we're just staying compliant. I think that's great. We're here at an angle. If that truck moves, then we're probably going to have to tilt it this way just a little bit more. But it looks like they might be there a moment. They're working on some goodies. Last minute tweaks of the location, but it's open. It's open, and the people of Cape Coral they've been coming nonstop. That's amazing. So I'm glad people are finding out about really the best cannabis in all of Florida. Goldflower does it differently. And one of our micro topics that we're going to be talking about tonight is know your medicine. Know your cannabis. Know what's being put into it, what's not being put into it. Know about the process of what it goes through before it gets jarred up and you know, you get a hold of it. Hey, you have a great night. Listen, thank you. Did you want to come say hi really quick? We're live. Just a quickie. Listen, this is Miracle Leaf in Bonita Springs, but excellent advocate. Introduce yourself.
How you doing? My name is Ray. We're the owners of Miracle Leaf Bonita Springs. We also own Miracle Leaf in West Palm Beach. We're getting together now, a bunch of things. We're going to start doing Goldflower, my man Eon right here. Boom. Okay. Look, today we'll do this. Anybody that calls me, okay, Miracle Leaf Bonita Springs, I'll give you a 50% offer, all right, on your medical cards.
Holy shit.
Give us a call. Say Ray. That's all you got to say. 50% off.
Done. Look, Ray, by the way, thank you for all that you guys do. I'm serious.
No problem. Thank you.
Ray's an awesome dude. And Ray, look, this kind of energy is what we need in cannabis. This kind of energy, because look, he was coming back from Miami today, and he just got, he was like, shit, I had to get my cannabis. Look, even Ray is shopping. Ray is like, look, where do I got to go home, but no. You guys, look, I got a little bit of time. He had to run over here, get the best.
Open till 9. You can't beat it, man.
And open at 7 in the morning.
7 in the morning. Early bird special.
That's some crazy shit.
You get a free, I think it's 2 free pre-rolls or
Really?
something. What it is? Yes. And gummies.
Early bird special. Free pre-rolls, gummies. Hey, listen, for the grand opening tomorrow, we are giving lots away.
Okay.
It's going to be like all day early bird special.
Awesome.
Hey, Ray, thank you.
Been a pleasure.
Awesome sauce.
You already know. Call us. 50% off on your
Say
card.
Ray. Say
Hey,
Ray. We're going to get Ray on one of the shows. We're
No,
going to get Ray
next
and
week.
his wife. Absolutely.
Next week.
I like that. Boom. See, people like that in cannabis make it amazing. You know, they make it more than just a a product. Because cannabis is not a product, it's a community. And this is the best community dispensary in all of Florida. Not fake community, not your family. Really good bud that is made right, cared for, and cultivated in a way that is genius. So that's what we're doing here. We're talking about great cannabis. We're talking great people. And look, Ray is one of those great people. So look, if you need your medical cannabis card and you need it and you're here in Florida, you call up Ray. Now, if you're close to Bonita Springs, if you're not close to Bonita Springs, it might be a little difficult. But if you're close to Bonita Springs, then Ray, 50% off. And listen, cannabis cards here, they can be kind of expensive. So I'm glad for people like Miracle Leaf and Ray that are going to take that kit. They give a shit. And they're authentic. This is what the show's all about. Look, no topics, no expected topics, no expectations in this show. Instead, great energy, great people. And by the way, we are live tonight. Let me put those on there. Let me see. So we got the horticulture. We got Sean Beers. Sean Beers, welcome to Highly Motivated. Welcome to our 3-night-a-week show. Friday, Sunday, Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I got on a little early tonight. I got on the show a little bit early because I was just so excited. I was so excited to do the show. Hold on. My son's calling. So if my son's calling, I got to quickly answer him. Gideon, can you hear me? All right, I'm on the show. I'm live. So it's all right. Listen, it's all right. Things get crazy, okay? Listen, I'm losing connection on the show. It just kicked me. So I love you. We'll talk in a little bit, okay? I love you. I'll call you back, okay? All right, love you. Bye. Okay. Hopefully we can get back on the show. What is this? Are we? Oh, yeah. Somebody can see the show. Let me see it working. Oops, connection lost. Reconnecting. Maybe I can reconnect to another connection. I don't know what's here, but it seems like. Oh wait, have we gotten? I hope so. Let me just double check. Buddy, how you doing? Oh, it's not even reacting. If everything's slow, again. Oh, I can't. There we go. I finally was able to turn it off. Oh, wait, are we streaming again? All right, I think we're live again. We're having a little bit of connection issues out here. We're not going to let that stop us. Oh, did it again. We're not going to let that stop us. What is it doing? Okay. All right, wait, maybe we're back. Maybe how long we're back for, but we're trying to stay here as long as we can. Looks like we're out here, but we're here in the parking lot, Cape Coral Gold Hour. We're going to be with you as long as we can be with you. My son called a moment ago. He was calling to apologize about some stuff. And look, I told him it's not a big deal. I don't want anything in life to feel so serious that we can't forgive each other. You know, we can't. My mother taught me when an ambulance crosses or fire truck, you say tweet, 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 or tweet, 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 tweet. It's like to guard you against the evil eye, like just in case of bringing that energy your direction, but also at the same time wishing well and praying for people. And I don't know. I don't even know what that means anymore. You know, it's like old traditions, old, like people knocking on wood. It's like something like that. It's like knocking on wood. Anyways, so tonight, again, we're in the parking lot. We got some micro topics to talk about. You know, what's in your medication. And before my son called, actually, I was going to jump into kind of like I want to summarize my micro topic in a spoken word. And in that, I feel like in spoken poetry, you know, in spoken poetry performed spoken between the lines. Feels nice out here. It feels good. Just kind of letting the night, you know, slide together. Oh, I was mentioning great people of cannabis. So you saw Ray. And of course, I don't know if you know, Rob Harmon is one of those great guys with Veterans Cannabis Care. Rob Harmon is one of those people that's out there supporting the veterans. And he's really what the cannabis community is all about. That's why I'm out here tonight. So, I mean, I love to come here before the grand openings, the night before, and do a podcast from in front of the new location every time, because there's an energy about it. You know, there's a great energy about it that builds up and gets you all excited. I love that. Plus, we're here right off the street. The cars are flying by. That's another electric kind of energy. Cape Coral, I've been out here for, you know, a couple days off and on, and really, this is an amazing place. And there's a lot going on. So earlier I mentioned I'm on like the dispensary or the Green Mile. And the Green Mile would be all where the road on Del Prado. So we're on Del Prado, where all the dispensaries seem to be. I mean, there's a couple off some of the side roads. I don't even know what those roads are. I just know this one. And this is Del Prado. So welcome everybody to the show that's not a show with no agenda, a show that's just here, part of the people. It's a digital smoke sesh, a get together, a talky-talk. I would be doing a little talky-talk right now, but I'm here in public in front of a medical cannabis dispensary. So no talky-talk at the moment, but I'm quite sure you understand. All right. So let's kind of jump into our first micro topic. And again, I don't know how much power we have. We're losing power quickly. You know, I don't know if we're going to lose connection, but we're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going because this is the greatest community dispensary in all of Florida. These people are doing it right, treating people right. Look, it's a combination. Like I talk about cannabis, by the way. Cannabis is the combination. It's okay on its own, but in combination with good health, good eats, you know, exercise, meditation, taking care of your body, cannabis becomes that magic maker in combination. You get that combination going, and now we're talking about something amazing. Anyways, look, I love it. I love the energy of being out here. One of my micro topics. So I was thinking about this as I was driving early this morning, and my mind was consumed with the chaos of the world around us. But the chaos of the world around us is only there to distract us, distracting us from reality, distracting us from the now. We forget about our goals. We forget about our plans. We forget about the bad deeds that politicians do. We forget about all of it because we're being drowned with information. We can only hold on and process so much in our brains. So this kind of got me thinking. You know, this got me into a mode of living now, enjoying now. Not like this is a game and like you get a do-over. You don't get a do-over in this life. You get one opportunity to be the you that you are right now. You get one opportunity to live life, soak in emotion, breathe love. You get one chance. And that one chance is right now. You don't get do-overs. There is no do-over. This is not a video game. This is amazing. And if we do come back, because we are energy, energy cannot be created, nor can it be destroyed, but that refers to something solid. That refers to something mass. If we are just energy, well, we go back into the collective. We may be rebirthed as a rock, as a tree, as something else in its soulful entity. This might be it. This might be it. Not the end of the world. Not some cinematic last scene. Just this breath. This Friday. This random night when you're half dreaming, you know? Half dreaming and you keep scrolling. You're scrolling through your own life, looking at all the pictures. This might be your only shot at feeling it all. Not someday, not when the money is right, not when my body looks perfect, not when the apologies you've been waiting for finally come. No, none of that. Not tomorrow, not thinking of yesterday, but now, because decades don't disappear all at once. They slip. They dissolve quietly while you're working on something, while you're almost there, while you're waiting for permission to live. Decades go by. You don't get permission. Nobody's there to give you permission. You don't get that. You get beautiful mornings. You get sunlight coming through a window. The window that you stop noticing, the sunlight that you stop soaking in. You get the sound of your own name in someone else's voice. You get the weight of your child in your arms. You get the silence after an argument. You get the chance to say, I was wrong. You get the chance to say, I love you. And one day, you won't. This isn't fear, all right? This is clarity. Every single day is your moment. Not that highlight reel, not that breakthrough post that gets all the attention. The ordinary breath of every single day. Every single moment is yours. You need to feel it, Feel the way your chest rises without asking. Feel the way your heart keeps choosing you, even when you doubt yourself. Feel the miracle. Feel the miracle of being aware. Feel the miracle of being aware. You are here out of all of time, right? Out of all of space. You are here in a body with hands that can hold, with a voice that can soften, or with eyes that can witness beauty and choose not to look away. This is the opportunity to love without keeping score, to forgive before your pride does, right? To take the risk, to start the thing, to stop pretending, to laugh louder because you want to, because you feel it, to cry without apology. Don't let 10 years pass because you were waiting to feel, waiting to be ready. Ready is a myth. It's a myth that we invented. It's a myth that we invented to stay comfortable. I'm ready. Life is not coming later. It's not stored in the weekend. It's not hiding and waiting in retirement. It's not waiting behind some future version of you. It's here, in this breath, in this conversation, in the decision you make after this ends. So make today the moment. Not because it's dramatic, not because someone is watching, but because you are. Not for anyone else, but you. And if this truly is your only opportunity to feel, to love, to experience the raw, unpredictable electricity of being alive, then don't drift through it. Don't drift. Stand in it. Own it. Praise the fact that you woke up. Praise the ache in your muscles, because there's a lot of aches in the muscles. Praise the people who challenge you. Praise those that love you. Praise the chance to try again tomorrow when you fuck up today, if tomorrow comes. But today is your moment. So take it. Take the moment. Take the opportunity. Take it. Schwartzy Pants, I want to welcome you to the show. Everybody welcome Schwartzy Pants, too. Highly motivated. Schwartzy, we got Sean, we got Cowboy, we got Horticulture over here. I've got Autumn Chantain. Autumn Chantain. And if I say the name wrong, sorry, not sorry, but welcome to the show. Everybody welcome Autumn, too. Hello, highly motivated. It's a pleasure to have you here. It's a pleasure to have all of you here. I'm here in the parking lot of the Gold Flower Cannabis. Grand opening is tomorrow. We are in Cape Coral, and I'm feeling good. And I just did a little spoken word of sorts, just to remind you that you need it. You need to feel it. You need to be a part of it. And so many people look past the feeling. So many people forget how to see the sunset, because you have to be looking at it. You have to watch it. You have to wait for it, and all those colors to change. That's the energy. That's the vibe. So I love it. Autumn says, I feel all the time. I know sometimes we all feel all the time. And the problem is we feel so much. We feel so much and we feel overwhelmed. That's why earlier I was talking about information and how much information has been coming at us these days. And it's kind of making us forget other things. You know, forget our authentic journey of discovery and amazement. And right now we're just clouded. We're clouded and we're distracted. We are being distracted on a global, universal scale, I say. So one of our micro topics tonight, just to talk about, just to chit chat, even though I can't smoke right now, I would love to, and I will make up for it later with a little bit of smoky smoke, talky-talk. But right now in front of the dispensary is probably not the best place. Not here in Cape Coral. Cape Coral, you know, you gotta watch your P's and Q's. Watch your P's and Q's. Why? Because it's the fastest growing city. Why? Because your police officers are on the lookout, looking for, I don't know what the word. I was like looking for hooligans like me. And you want to say out to the vision. Schwartzy, what's going on over here? Got some Panda Express and gonna do a dab on some cereal milk. Actually, cereal milk is delicious. Cereal milk is delicious. You enjoy that stuff. And Panda Express is pretty delicious too. Even though I don't eat it, it's been a while. I mean, I these days, like right now, I'm on a food fast, but I'm still drinking coconut water. Well, whatever's left of it. Sorry. By the way, if you're here at the grand opening tomorrow, if you are here at the grand opening, I will be giving away, I have a bunch of different colors, but I'll be giving away sunglasses, and these are special from the Oraganji. Why are they special? Because I'm going to give them away. I mean, if you went and bought them on your own, are they as special? No, not as special. Definitely more special if I give it to you. So come down to Cape Coral tomorrow. Ribbon cutting is at 9 o'clock. There are going to be giveaways. Ooh, do you know who else is going to be here? Randy Lanier. That's right, I said it. Randy the man. Randy the man Lanier, international race car legend, Randy Lanier. So we're going to do a couple of videos with Randy tomorrow, and we're going to be talking about the Freedom Grow. Freedom Grow are the pre-rolls where 100% of the sale goes to Weed for Warriors and freedomgrow.org. How cool is that? How cool is that? And that's Gold Flower. Gold Flower is giving 100% of the sales. That means Gold Flower keeps nothing. They don't take back anything. They don't keep any part of the proceeds. Gold Flower is giving 100% of the sale to Weed for Warriors and Freedom Grow. No other dispensary has ever given 100%. 100%. That's insane. But that's Gold Flower. And that's why I'm saying they're community. They are good people. They give a shit. And they want to help the veterans. They want to help people that have been unfairly incarcerated because of cannabis crimes. They are a medical cannabis provider, Gold Flower, here in the state of Florida. Really, I think one of the only organic, hand-trimmed, living soil providers. Oh, those three things I just said is like, it's like huge. When I say that's huge, that's like everything. That's like, it's such a big deal because, you know, a lot of these companies, all right, the micro topic, one of our micro topics tonight really is one of our micro topics today is know your cannabis, know your medicine, know what's inside of it, right? Oh, wait a second. Schwartzy's saying, heard the Villages open today. It did. The Villages Goldflower Cannabis is open right now. Dude, open today. Tell me that's not going to be insane. It's going to be insane. They are open today, right now, and that means like at the end of next month, we're going to do the grand opening. Let me tell you, you know the Villages, you don't party like a Villages party. You get down like a Villages party. I wonder how many loofahs, how many different colored loofahs are going to be hanging from people's golf carts. The upside down pineapple. Look, the Villages is an interesting place. The Villages is like one of those time warps. The Villages is a time warp, I tell you. No, I feel like it is. There ain't no party like a Villages party. Ain't no party like a Villages party. So we're going to be getting down in the Villages next month on the big grand opening, but just know they are already open. How cool is that? But who else is open? Right here, Goldflower Cannabis, and tomorrow being the grand opening, big deals tomorrow. Big specials, like, hello, big specials, things happening. Okay, so of course I'm getting all revved up for that. Tonight we are, in that spoken word I did, it was just kind of like a reminder to everybody how you've got to live right now. You've got to be right now. You've got to, the person that you dream that you are, right? The person that you dream that you are, be that person. Live that person. Because you may not get it tomorrow. You may not get a tomorrow. And I think that right there is probably the bigger deal, okay? You know, that right there is the biggest deal of them all. Tomorrow is not promised to you. Today isn't even promised. All you have is this moment, all right? All you have is this air that we're breathing, that we're sharing, you know, this now evening time, this evening cool, which is beautiful. The evening cool is lovely out here. I'm really enjoying it. There's people walking, there's cars going. I mean, very, very active. The second it gets dark, it's still very active out here. But all you have is this. Look, even basking in the beautiful light of Goldflower, all you've got is right now. So don't wait for tomorrow to do the things that you want to do today. Don't wait till next year when you're comfortable or when you're ready. You're never going to be ready. You're never going to be totally comfortable. It's something we invent, being comfortable, being ready. What is that? The best way to handle these things is jump right into it. The best way in life is to jump right into it and just do it. Just do it. That was an advertisement for a long time. Nike, their logo was like, just do it. Well, they're right. They're right in the sense that don't hesitate. Don't think too long. Go, do it, try, fail. It's okay to fail. Don't think like you're going to fail. Don't plan to fail. Only plan to win. Don't look at a yin and a yang. Just look at the yin. Look at the yin and be the yin. There is no yang if you don't think of a yang. I'm just saying. Ain't no yang if ain't no thing. Ain't no yang if it ain't no thing. Oh my God, I'm like rhyming tonight. But that's exactly it. You know, we can't look at, you know, don't look at what you're supposed to be. Just be. Stop pretending and trying to please everybody. Stop wearing masks to hide who you really are. Be you. Be you. It's the most amazing feeling when you stop pretending, when you stop trying. That's what it is. Just stop. Stop all the bullshit. Stop your own created bullshit because you are creating your own bullshit. Wait, heard the Villages opened? It sure did. Upside down pineapples. Wait. I can never be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to be. And you can never be what you ought to be until I am what I ought to be. We have to help each other too. We do have to help each other. It's true. We should be helping each other authentically, but don't wait for someone else to be you. Don't wait for anybody else or any other moment because today is all we have. Tomorrow isn't promised. And your amazing soul is you. It's you right now. It might not be you on a rebirth, right? It might not be in the universe. You may never be this version of you ever again. And you might not even remember this version of you. When after it's all said and done, you may not remember this moment, this energy, this feeling. But you may not remember it. But deep down, you're going to feel it. And you're going to feel all the missed moments, all the regretful moments that you didn't take. There's a lot that I don't take. Look, I'm honest. I'm authentic on this show. I don't jump every time I should. I don't go for it every time I should. I break down like anybody else. I doubt myself like anybody else. But I pull myself back up and remind my inner demons, my inner depression, my inner energy, that's all of it that's hiding in there, right? I pull out the energy. I pull out the best things I can. I don't think of a negative. I only think of a positive. And I say, let's do it now. There is no downside. There is no downside, because the biggest downside is not waking up. The biggest downside is years, decades go by. Years and decades go by, and your life becomes a blur. And you're sitting there on your deathbed, looking back on your life, going, oh, shit, I should have done this and I should have done that. I shoulda, woulda, coulda. But it's too late, isn't it? At that moment, it's too late. Don't wait for it to be too late. Don't wait for shoulda, woulda, coulda. Because that it just doesn't compute to me. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. There is no shoulda, woulda, coulda. I do it. I do it. Good and bad. I go and do it. Good and bad. I try the hard things. I do the hard things. Why? Because they challenge me. They excite me. I do the hard things because there is no downside. There is no failure. There is no embarrassment. I'm standing here podcasting in the middle of a parking lot at night, and I don't give a shit. I don't care what people think of me, and you shouldn't either. You should have that energy. You should have that fire every single day, because that's all we get. All we get is that every single day. And I'm just gonna stand over here so it blocks them. But that's it. That's I'm not preaching. I'm talking. I'm not, let me see, truth is great to share. You can't argue people's feelings or facts. No, it's hard to argue with people's feelings and people's personal facts. Don't argue it. Let people live their truth. Let people live their reality. That's it. Live their truth, live their reality, and don't judge. Don't judge. Don't expect anything. Don't expect anything from anybody else. And you know why? Because you're not them. You are you. You are living your life, controlling your world, your projection of it. Oh, that's cool. I like that truck. Yeah. All right. But that's it. You are projecting your life through the interpretation of your ocular nerves. Remember, your ocular nerves, whatever, that are connected to your brain, are only transmitting light into the brain. And the brain processes that light and then gives you a, let's say, maybe not a real view of what the world really is. A filtered view, a projected computational many pictures into one view. So the eyes are lying to you, I tell you. The eyes are lying. So is AI. Watch AI. AI is full of shit as well. AI is full of shit, and just, and your eyes are full of shit. Your eyes are lying to you, I tell you. But no, look, I have no embarrassment. I don't care what anybody thinks of me, ever. I care what I think of me, and I care of the opportunities that I miss, the people I could have met or said hello to, or the job opportunities, or the contracts, whatever it might be. I take that opportunity. I don't let it go by. I don't let it drift into the air. I am a man of action, I tell you. And you should be a person of action as well, a human of action. If you want to take that risk, take that opportunity, what's the negative? If you want to talk to that girl or that guy, what's the negative? Are you afraid of yourself? No. Are you afraid of somebody else? No. Are you afraid of rejection? Yes. Most likely you are. Stop giving a shit. Are you afraid of what people think of you? Probably. Who gives a shit? Fuck them. That's the truth. Listen, stop caring. Stop giving a shit. Stop putting so much effort into that thing that doesn't give back. You have that one opportunity, that's right now. You have that one life right now. Even if we're coming back as a fucking rock or a toad or a beautiful flower that might be cut down and given to somebody out of love. No matter what it is, the person you are now, the entity that you are now, the energy in this body that you possess is something special. It's something real. It's something that nobody can ever change on you or take away because you possess it in its whole for the time that you have. The amount, and look, I think us as energy, we continue. We go somewhere else. Of course we do. Why wouldn't we? I believe that. We become maybe something else, or we go back into the collective of energy. Like we become the Akashic record of history, of life, of the universe wanting to feel. You know, we are the universe experiencing itself through a body. We are the universe experiencing itself. Holy shit, isn't that powerful? That's how important you are. That's how individual and special that you are. That's our micro topic. That was the big deal. That's what I wanted to get across. I want to get that across because it's the most important topic. We could talk about a lot of other shit, and we will. We could talk about aliens, because I still think any day now. And when those aliens come, I better have some good smoky smoke on me. I better have some gold flower. Look, the aliens are probably going to bring something amazing. They got the space cabbage. If Christopher was here right now, Chris Serrell would be talking about the space cabbage and the Stealth Time Machine project. Definitely check out Chris, check out Randy Lanier, check out Goldflower. Man, I'm excited. How much time do we have? We still have some time. We're still doing okay. I'm like, how much time do we have? Let me see. Oh, a little bit of power left. Not much. But tonight, great energy. Tonight, we're here in front of the Goldflower. And look, tomorrow's grand opening. Tomorrow, look, I already got my shirt on. I got my matching glasses. I'm going to be giving away glasses tomorrow. Plus, Goldflower is going to be doing edibles, vapes, flower. Randy Lanier is going to be here signing autographs, talking about the Freedom Roll, talking about Freedom Grow. How exciting. This is Goldflower. Cape Coral. Cape Coral's a party. Look, my hotel is right by this smoke shop, which is also like a kava bar, mocktails, live music. How cool. How insanely cool. I might have to peek at it. I may have to check it out, you know. Look at this. Cars are still coming. People are still coming. They're getting ready. They're getting their stuff tonight. They're excited tonight. And that's why I'm excited for Cape Coral. I'm excited for the energy Goldflower is bringing. And Goldflower is bringing some magic, yo. If you haven't smoked Goldflower before, got to have a medical card here in the state of Florida. And if you do, perfect. If you don't, Ray was on the show earlier. So Ray was mentioning, if you mention his name, Miracle Leaf, Bonita Springs, just mention Ray, 50% off. Did y'all hear that? How cool is that? So Ray, which is the owner of, did he say West Palm Beach? He said West Palm Beach and Bonita Springs. But if you want to get your medical card or you want to get a great deal on it, then call Ray at Bonita Springs, Miracle Leaf, and he'll give you 50% off. How cool is that? Thank you, Ray. If you're watching this later, I'm highly motivated, appreciates you greatly. And I think they're going to be here to pass out some cards and say hi, shake hands. We've got some other giveaways that will be going on. As you enter in tomorrow, from what I understand, they're going to have a cannabis pong table, a cannabis pong table as you enter to win prizes. That's pretty cool. And I want to say we were talking about, so right before the show started, I was inside talking to a couple of the patients, and we were talking about the Venti, the dry herb vaporizer. I'm using that right now. Well, not at the moment, but I'm using that at the moment instead of smoking. I'm trying to give my lungs a bit of a break. And I notice I am breathing a little better today, but I'm giving my lungs a little bit of a break, and I'm vaping my flower. So today I was vaping flower, and I want to tell you that the entourage was excellent. The entourage was absolutely excellent. I didn't smoke any flower today. I vaped it. And by vaping it, I used the Venti by Stores and Bickle, available here at Goldflower, by the way. So available at Goldflower. I wonder if they're going to have discounts on it tomorrow. No. Maybe people can use points. You can use points. They've got a point system here that is pretty rock and roll. A point system. I've got quite a few points. I should probably use them. So, really awesome stuff. Really awesome town. And I'm just really delighted to be out here for the grand opening, and excited to be a part of this energy, a part of the pregame tonight. So this evening, Friday night, in the parking lot, Cape Coral. Villages is open, by the way, people. The Villages Goldflower is open. And tomorrow is grand opening, Cape Coral. Can you feel the energy? That's an interesting vehicular module. I'm feeling giddy. Every night, every time, like the night before grand opening, I feel giddy. It's like, I think that's a good energy. I think when I'm giddy and happy and excited, that's a good energy. It's a good energy because, look, tomorrow, Golden Sign brings in the best cannabis. So tonight we were talking micro topics, as in believe in yourself. That shouldn't be a micro topic. That should be a macro topic. That should be like the biggest of topics. Believe in you and love yourself and live your day. Live right now. Live like there is no tomorrow. Because again, tomorrow is not promised. So that was our micro topic. I didn't want to get too down on anybody. Don't be down. Be up. Be excited. Excited for the energy that you can share with this day. Be excited for the tomorrow that becomes. Be excited. You don't have to be, let me go over here. There we go. Be excited. Be excited for the moment. Be excited for everything around you. And I am. Look, the sun was going down tonight, and it was purple and red and orange. So purple, red, and orange sunset. Wow. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. And that's a beautiful sign. When you see a beautiful sunset like that, that's like a sign, right? That's like the sign that everything is just in the universe, frequency-wise, is working out. Everything in the universe is just kind of coming together. And that's the sign I take. When you see red, purple, orange, it probably means, wait, what is it? Red skies at night. Red skies at night. Oh. I don't know what that song is. I can't remember the rest of the words, but I can't tell if red skies at night is a good or bad thing. Oh. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that brings together. Red skies at night, sailor's delight. Is that what it is? So red skies at night, sailor's delight. That's all. Okay. Sailor's delights. So it's a sailor's delights, and that's a good sign. That means tomorrow is going to be incredible. The energy is going to be good. The discounts are going to be even bigger. And I'm pretty jazzed. I'm pretty pumped. Looks like they're going to be moving things in a moment. So I may have to adjust the camera just a bit here. Let's go this way. There we go. There we go. All right. It's freaking me out. Every time I look behind me, I think there's like somebody there, but it's the guy on the truck right there. But when I looked here, I was like, I keep doing it. I keep catching myself that, So again, just hanging out tonight, getting ready for tomorrow's energy. We're probably going to bring the show to a close not too long. I guess the bigger topic I didn't get to tonight, which is irradiated cannabis. I wanted to talk about like knowing your cannabis, knowing your medicine, know what's in your flower. That to me is a huge deal. Look, you got to know about mold and the yeasts and the bacteria, the microbes, the insect contaminants. There is a lot of stuff that can be done to your cannabis that you don't know about. That's why I love Gold Flower. They don't put shit in your cannabis. It's hand trimmed, living soil. Living soil. Living soil is like bigger than big. It's how every bud should be done. All buds should be in living soil, not sterile, dead soil. Not soil that has no life in it. It should have life. Life becomes life. You need life to create life. Life becomes life. Life creates life. So, in that, life becomes life. You just need it. You need living soil. Really quickly, want to remind everybody that I'm going to be giving away glasses, as the ones I have on my face right now, will be giving away to a limited amount of people. I've got a couple of green, I've got some yellows, I've got some blues. I think I have like one purple. Do I? I don't even know. I can't even tell what color that is with these glasses on. There we go. I've got like one or two purples. The purples are very cool. Very cool purples. Purples. So I'm going to be giving away sunglasses tomorrow, and Gold Flower is going to be giving away just goodness. I can't say, but you can take, look, first 100 people, or while supplies last, which I think is like a little over 100. I don't know. First 100, give or take, maybe not even 100, maybe like 75, maybe only 75. But maybe only 75, but the first 100. The first 100 people are getting swag bags, t-shirts. Look at this lovely t-shirts. Look at this. Okay. And it's nice. It feels good. Like it's soft. Like they sprung for like the good cotton. They did. I love it. I think it's fantastic. So we're out here. I'm going to be giving away sunglasses. So let's quickly. Okay. Micro topics. How much power do we have? We have a little bit. We might be running out of Wi-Fi, like any minute now. Oh, it's getting low. It's getting low. So we're going to touch on it, and then we're going to talk about this again on Sunday. Sunday's show. It's a very busy day. I don't even know how this is going to turn out yet. But Sunday's show, we're probably going to talk about this topic a little bit deeper. And so I've been hearing a lot right now about irradiated weed. And irradiation is a post-harvest decontamination process. So for a lot of other providers, not Gold Flower, but a lot of other providers, they require a post-harvest decontamination process. So cannabis is exposed to controlled levels of radiation that will kill the mold, the yeast, the bacteria, the microbes, any of the insect contaminants. But the problem is the irradiation of it gives it a flavor. The irradiation of it gives it the same taste and smoke. No discernible terpenes. And so they're using a high energy electrons, they're using gamma rays. So radiation, they are irradiating their cannabis. That's terrible. And that's what you're dealing with a lot of the other multi-state operators. Gold Flower doesn't do that. That's why I love their flower. It tastes different. It feels different. Look, I've smoked everybody else's shit. And like, look, I'm not going to name names, but I've gone through like 3 joints and I'm like, I feel nothing. I went through a half a joint and I was like, whoa. And the flavor was good. So I eat raw cannabis and I also ferment it. I make tea. I use raw cannabis in a myriad of different ways. You can taste the difference. You can taste, oh, that's nice. I see what y'all did with that Lexo. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. You can taste the difference. You can taste what they're not taking out of the cannabis, what the irradiation does to the cannabis. You can taste it. So when the bud tastes good, like gold flower, when the bud is super fancy and yummy, like gold flower, well, you know something? You can taste the difference. That's the difference. That's why I promote these guys. I promote them because of the difference that you can taste. You know, the difference is in the people. The difference is in the product and how they treat it. Right over here. That guy over there keeps freaking me out. He's like, freaking me out. Wojtkowski! Wojtkowski, welcome to Highly Motivato! We're here in the parking lot of Goldflower Cannabis in Cape Coral. Got a grand opening tomorrow morning, and every grand opening, Wojtkowski, every grand opening, I'm in front of the location the night before. The night before, kind of like bringing good energy. You know, I'm out here bringing good energy. I'm putting good vibes back to the store. I'm out here just get a little extra attention. So I'm in the parking lot getting a little extra attention for the location. Tomorrow, grand opening, grand discounts, and a lot of freebies. And let me tell you, their swag is pretty nice. Their swag is schwiggity swag. Schwiggity, schwiggity swag. Troublesome Red. Everybody welcome Troublesome Red to Highly Motivated. That's right, Troublesome Red. Welcome to the show. So obviously you can tell I'm in a parking lot. You can tell I'm in a parking lot. So tonight we're just touching on the secondary micro topic. And our secondary micro topic is know your cannabis. You know what's inside of it. Know what risks are taken from these companies that grow moldy weed. And then they have to irradiate it to destroy the mildew and the powdery mildew and the bacterial contaminations, insects, you name it, irradiation gets rid of it. But it's not shit you want to smoke. You don't want to smoke bud that has been irradiated. That's why you come to Goldflower and you smoke organics, living soil, hand trimming, I tell you. But that's the difference. Look, I think there are pros and cons, but I think any time that you have to irradiate something, that's telling me there's already something wrong. That's telling me there's already a problem with your bud. So if you just start by doing living soil, you just start by keeping organics, and the hand trimming I talk about, big deal. That's like one of the biggest deals, I'll tell you why. A lot of these companies, they take the cannabis and they run it through like a tumbler. And this tumbler is like doing an auto trim. And while it's auto trimming it, it's bruising your weed. It's hitting your weed. It's punching it into tight nugs that knock off all the trichomes. And when it knocks off all of your trichomes, you're smoking boof. You're smoking shit that's not great shit. So that's why you come here to smoke good shit. But it's the truth. It's the truth. It is the truthy truth. The truth. Let me see. What you got over there? I see some aliens. Holy shit. I see some, not memes. What are those? Giphies? No. I don't even know what things are called. The little emojis. Emojis. Are those alien emojis? I love it. Listen, if that's alien emojis, aliens are something we haven't even talked about right now. But I know there's a lot of new videos. Actually, I haven't even really been looking in the sky. And then that's an alien. Holy shit. Just like that, I just saw an alien. No, that'd be great. I wish I did. Listen, I wish I did see an alien. I got some of the best weed in Florida right here. If these motherfuckers land right here, We are going to have to talky-talk in the parking lot. We are going to have a very special, highly motivated sesh with the aliens. That's my wish. That's my, what's the word I'm looking for? That's my bucket list. I don't really have a bucket list because I do things right now. And if I want to skydive, I'll go do it, damn it. I don't fucking want to. But if I wanted to, I could go do it. You think he's got something hiding under the hood? Or he's just got like his muffler modified? Maybe he has like a little thingy on his muffler to make him sound tougher? Maybe. Ooh, that truck was moving. He's in a hurry. It's like 45 miles an hour out here, and there are people doing 60, 70, 80. Like, that truck had to be doing 80. Had to be doing, like, double trouble. So everybody be very careful wherever you are. I'm just sending out, be careful. Look out for shit. Look both ways before crossing the street because there are people that don't give a shit. A moment ago, our micro topic was about, you heard the vroom from there. Our micro topic, our first micro topic tonight was really about seizing the day, seizing the opportunity, seizing the moment. No excuses. Just do it. Yes, I know there's a lot that gets in your way. I know there's a lot in life that might be stacked on and it's hard for you to get through that. But find a way and do it. Do the thing that makes you happy. Do the thing that authentically makes you want to sing a little bit. Smile. To be you. To be the authentic you. Do that thing. Do that thing. I don't think we have any more customers. Oh, no, wait. That one. All right, so when that one leaves, then I'll pan over. I'll enlarge the screen so you can get a good large view of where we are. Actually, can I do that? Let me see. Let me just show you my makeshift studio. Okay, here we go. So we're just gonna do a little. I'll do it this way. There's gold flower behind me. Isn't that awesome? Okay, and then parking lot that goes behind me, and then the street. Look how close we are to the street. Like we are right here. Boom, Cape Coral. Isn't that cool? I think that's pretty freaking cool. So that's what's happening. We've got, look. You can see people are flying, man, flying. Isn't that awesome? That's the energy out here. So look, gold flower right behind me on the street. Isn't that fantastic? I think it's fantastic. So, and of course I got my gold flower shirt on. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait. Okay. So that's where we are. And you can see this is a busy street. There's a lot of things happening right now. Is that an alien? No, it's a street light. I'm like, is that an alien? No, that's a street light. Feeling great energy. I'm so excited about tomorrow. That's it. Just excited. And I'm excited for everybody. I'm excited for all of your own individual weekends. My talk was seizing the day, being the person you want to be right now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for next year. Don't wait for when you're comfortable or when you're ready. You're ready now. You're comfortable now. You are the best version of you every single day. That's what you are. You are the best version of you every single day. So tell the person that you want to tell them, I love you. Tell them you love them. Hug people that you want to hug. Unless it's random people that you want to hug, then go hug random people. But hug your family first. Unless you don't want to hug them, then go hug random people. I'm sure random people don't necessarily mind. Tell people you love them. Tell people you care. Tell people you're thinking about them. If you haven't spoken to them in forever, call them. I'll probably try calling my sister tonight. I haven't spoken to her in ages. Haven't spoken to my own sister in like an eon. Like an eon. What is an eon? What is an eon? Is an eon like is an eon like a... I don't know what it is. but it's been an eon. Whatever an eon is, that's how long it's been since I've spoken to my sister. So tonight I will do even as I say, and I will call my sister and say hi and tell her I love her. Tell her I'm thinking about her. Whether she gives a shit about me or not, I don't give a shit. I'm doing it because I do miss her. I'm going to call my dad later and tell him I miss him. I'm thinking about him. You know, I'm going to call my wife, tell her, no, actually she's asleep. She's asleep right now, but I'll call my wife and leave a message and tell her I love her. But that's the thing. Don't wait for tomorrow. Look, after the phone call, I'm going to probably plug and charge it in. I'll call everybody. I'm going to end up calling everybody now tonight. That's what it is. That's how it is. So don't wait, because again, tomorrow isn't promised. It may not come. It may not happen. All you have is this, all you have is this right now. Don't think of yesterday. Don't hold grudges. Don't hold things in. All right. Be you and be everything. All right. Everybody's getting ready for the grand opening. Everybody's getting pumped. I think now they're officially closed. So now they're closed. Now they're locking it down. Location's locked. That's it. Now it's locked. And the next time those doors open is grand opening tomorrow. Well, no, they're probably going to open. I'll go after the show. I was like, these doors are not going to open until tomorrow. And then it opens up. But again, super excited about tomorrow. Live it for the day. You know something? I love it. That's Cowboy with THC, the Horde of Culture. He's over here. Live it for the day. And that's a song that they sing, by the way. Living for the day. Living for the day. I can't get it. I fucked it up. I butchered it. Cowboy. I butchered it. But that's what's going on. What is happening? I'm allergic to the shirt. I'm allergic to shirts. I'm allergic to shirts. When I'm at the house, I don't even wear a shirt. I'm like Bert, whatever the guy's name is. I'm always walking around without a shirt. It's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight to see, and I don't care. If you're on my property and you see me without my shirt, you're probably gonna see me wearing holding a shotgun, or I got my little gun belt. Walking around. Can I help you? But yeah, great energy here though. Great energy here in Cape Coral. A lot of stuff happening, and I'm super excited. Hey. All right. Let me see. Heard the Vroom, living it for the day. Orange, Jack Black vibes. Orange, Jack Black vibes. I'll take it. Oraganji, Jack Blackie. I like Jack Black. I like what he stands for. I like his attitude. I like his energy. He sings. Listen, Jack Black has got a voice. He's got a voice. And he's got one of those folk kind of personalities, folk music. But of course, all I can hear in my head, because my daughter watches the movie Minecraft. So it was Steve's Lava Chicken. Dun, 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 dun. Steve's Lava Chicken. Tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita. Da, 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 da. Okay. That's what's going on in my head. Or Chris Cornell. I don't know why. I am the highway. Okay. It's maybe because the highway in front of me. There's not a highway. This could be a highway, not a freeway. So not a freeway, but maybe a highway or a thoroughway. I don't know what the fuck it's called. You know something? Del Mabry, maybe just a street, a very busy street. Who am I to minimize it or maximize the street? Whew. I'm just rambling now. We see Minecraft Lava Chicken goes crazy. Wachowski, it does. I want to hear, you know what I want to hear? I want to hear a remix. Steve's Lava Chicken. Steve's Lava Chicken. It was like sweet and spicy delight or something like that. Ow. That's what we need though. That's what we need. We need a Steve's Lava Chicken dance remix. EDM. A Steve's Lava Chicken EDM remix. Electronic dance music remix. That's what we need. I love it. Doors locked. They're vacuuming. They're getting everything ready. They're pulling out the red carpet. We're gonna have Randy's tent out here with freedomgrow.org. We're We're gonna have maybe another tent up front. Look how cool this is. Look how cool. I'm feeling it. Let me see. Horticulture, hey everybody, have a great evening. And my brother, have a great day tomorrow and keep spreading the culture. I will talk to you soon. I will talk to you soon, Cowboy. And by the way, we were talking to Cowboy the other night on the show, and he wrote a song, a highly motivated song, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I don't know how to get it onto here yet, but we're going to get it on here. He wrote a song for the highly motivated. Oren always bringing the golden medication, and that's what it is. It's golden medication. Spread that love. That's right. Spreading the love. Spreading the energy. Spreading the authenticity. Spreading the word of stop giving a shit. Stop giving a shit what people think because they're not thinking of you. Stop giving a shit and putting so much on the outcome. Don't. Let go a little bit. Let go a little bit and trust in yourself. Trust in you, the booty. Trust in yourself, trust in you and watch the amazing things that happen. Drop the past and just believe in now. That's it. Believe in the now. Everybody, I'm so excited, so happy that you were all here, part of this amazing event. Look, I'm just going to open it up a little bit more. You see? Oh, wait, this thing's going to fall. Shit. Like, this thing's going to fall. Here we are. Look, Goldflower, Cape Coral. The parking lot is ours now. Place is closed. The streets are quieting down. They're not. They're just, everybody's sitting at the red light. I'm like, the streets are quieting. They're not. They're not. I could sit out here all night and watch traffic. I really could. I could sit out here all night and look at the cars, look at like listen to the engines, feel the energy of the people racing. I mean, I could sit out here all night long. This to me is like TV. Watching the people walk by, watching the people talk to each other. On the drive down here, I saw two people that had somebody up against the wall. I'm like, oh, he's in deep shit. And other people were stopping to see what was going on, so I'm sure everything's fine. I'm sure. It's like Schrodinger's cat. I don't know what fucking happened inside that box. I'm not opening the box necessarily, unless somebody really needs help. And then I'll open the box. People, that's a cop up there. Slow down. Okay. Unless the cops don't give a shit. I don't know. I'm just feeling the vibe of the night. I'm just feeling the energy of what's going on around us. And I love it. I guess that's why I could sit outside and just watch people. Like I love, when I travel in Europe, I love to sit, in a cafe and watch people. I love to see their conversations, see their energies, their expressions, watch them interact with the environment around them. And then there's a story in my head. I think really nothing of them, but I think of the story that I've created, the reality that probably isn't there. Oh, that's a nice truck. It was a dually, but it was all jacked up, looking good. Cops get a free pass. It makes me mad. It makes me mad too, damn it. It really does, because that was a cop. And what are you gonna do? Flying by. They gotta pay attention too. There should be a cop that looks for cops, like a cop looking out for cops, like a cop that's busting cops for when cops are not doing cop shit, or cops are doing shit that they shouldn't be doing. There should be somebody that holds them accountable. I mean, there should be, obviously. This is obvious, though. But we don't live in a perfect world, do we? So there you go. Okay. Oh, wow. You guys all done for the night? That's it?
We got a lot done earlier today.
See, look, this is the dream team over here. Dream team is now, look, they've set up for the grand opening. I hear there's a cannabis table of Pong. Tell us everything. We're so excited.
Hello, welcome. My name is Jackie.
I'm Maddie.
Yes,
That's Kevin.
That's Kevin. I am the cannabis queen of 2026.
the cannabis queen of 26.
I guess we're calling ourselves that now. I don't know what I am.
I'll be
Also a cannabis queen.
I'm also a cannabis.
also and you're a cannabis queen as well.
Cannabis queen, 3 cannabis queens.
3 cannabis queens right here,
You
people.
missed our 4th cannabis queen. She
Oh, there
already
was-
left.
Oh, she already left. So the
She already
4th cannabis queen already left.
Mhm.
But so the queens of cannabis, come tomorrow and see the queens of cannabis.
Yes, we're doing turn pong for prizes. We're doing swag bags, t-shirts. We're doing a raffle for the Guess the Pre-Roll game. The winners get either a Proxy V2 or a Gold Flower branded mini fridge. And it's the last one we have.
A gold flower branded mini
Gold
fridge.
Flower branded mini fridge. So I'm really excited. And on top of that, we're doing like a whole day of discounts. So we're doing the $12 Gastilla 8s. We're doing a free distillate chew with purchase. And
People are hearing this first, not free. First. You're hearing it first. This is like special information. Now you all have to come. Not free, but first. But you're doing something free? Wait.
so it's a free distillate chew with purchase. So you can come in, you can get one pre-roll, not a free roll. You can get one pre-roll, and then you can get a free bag of distillate chews. And our distillate chews are yummy. We've got the nighttime wines. We've got
Oh, those
some
nighttime
regular
chews, the
wines,
goji berry?
And
Love
Oren,
those. Those are excellent.
Oren, the energy
8 hours.
chews. The
I haven't
60
seen the energy
the energy
chews.
chews, they come out next week on Tuesday.
Wait, why you tell me now? I'm all excited. Now I'm all excited. Now I'm thinking tomorrow energy chews.
My God.
Because you know I love sativas. I live on sativas.
It's Tuesday. On Tuesday, we're coming out with 3 flavors.
I can wait
Key lime pie, key lime pie, sunshine punch,
Yes.
and green splash.
I can wait that long. I can
And
wait till
they're
Tuesday.
yummy. They're
I'm
yummy.
going to get them at the Villages. The Villages is open now,
The
right?
Villages is open now. The
Yes.
Village is open today.
Yes, people, the Villages is open.
Guys, check the
Listen,
notes.
listen, the older generation out there, the older people. Nah, I mean, I'm one of them, sort of. So I can fucking talk about them. I'm barely. I'm like right in the cusp of older people. But the older people in the Villages, you know, they've been talking. They're like, look, we need better bud. We need better cannabis. They care about what they put in their body, and that's why gold flower matters. Look, tonight we had the conversation about irradiated cannabis and
Yeah,
how gold flower doesn't do it.
we don't do that.
They
We
don't
never
do it.
would.
They never would. That's
We
why.
wouldn't sell anything we wouldn't smoke ourselves, and
That's-
we wouldn't.
it's like
we wouldn't
Bluebell.
smoke radiated
Like
weed.
Bluebell's ice cream, you know, they eat all they can, they sell the rest. We smoke all we can and sell the rest.
All right.
No,
we
we
gotta,
don't.
we
We don't.
gotta dip.
Look, see,
but-
now she runs away. As soon as I say we smoke all we can, she's like, no, we
But
don't.
someone
We
gotta
don't.
Be ready for this grand
No,
opening.
you
in the
guys are
morning,
amazing.
all
Thank
right?
you so much. You're awesome sauce. You're all awesome. Thank you. Thank you guys.
Hi, Brandon. This is Jackie. I'm so sorry to say.
So here we are, the queens of cannabis going to get their beauty rest, to get ready for tomorrow, for the big energy tomorrow, which I see this could be one of the biggest grand openings we have had in quite some time. So I am the Oraganji. I am the Oraganji, going to be bringing you the energy of the grand opening. And look, I'm going to videotape. I'm going to put whatever I can on social media. I know some things I can put, I can't promote I can't show faces. So we're going to do excerpts. I'm going to take you through the store. I'm going to show you the beautiful Bud Bar. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you the Bud Bar. This is amazing. Actually, wait, Maddie, quick question. Sorry for interrupting, but tomorrow before we open, I'm going to do a little video. Can I show people the Bud Bar? Or is that something that is because to me, it's one of the most important things to smell your medicine, to know what your nose wants, to know what your brain is looking for. And
If there's no patients inside, which we are technically open at 7 a.m.
that's just crazy.
However,
7 a.m. you're open.
I would double check with Adam.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So that's exactly it. So I think how awesome. If I can, I'm gonna take a picture of their Bud Bar and how they have it set up, where you can press a little thingy and smell the bud. You can look through a magnifying and look at the beautiful crystallization, those gorgeous trichomes that make your medicine your medicine. So, Oren open a shop in Houston, and I'll run it for a discussed wage. You know. Let me tell you something. I have family in Houston, in Sugarland. I've got family in Sugarland right outside of Houston. My oldest son lives in North Houston. I spent some time out there. Let me tell you something. I need to know how the market is out there. I need to know how the market is. But yes, I would love to. I would love to open a shop out there. Especially, look, Texas. Texas is my stomping ground. And that's Spring, Klein, Tombow go crazy. Yo, they do. Look, Texas is a stomping ground. It really is. I love Texas. Love. Do you know what I love about Texas? Let me tell you what I love about it. I haven't had barbacoa on a corn tortilla with cilantro and fresh onions and a beautiful green sauce in so long. I dream of barbacoa. I dream. I do. Listen, I had a barbacoa in the villages, right outside the villages. Beeville, maybe it was like Beeville. And it was a little taqueria, and they had barbacoa. It wasn't the same, but it was really good. But it wasn't the same, but really good. You need it to be fatty and oily and gorgeous and just beautiful. And it wasn't. But no, Houston, I love Houston, but too busy. Look, even our busiest city never looks like Houston. You know, down by the Galleria. I used to have a video game store on Westheimer. I used to own a video game store called Galaxy Games on Westheimer. And actually, it wasn't on Westheimer. It was on Richmond. Holy shit, that brings back some memories. Holy free, holy, yo. But, yeah. And then they turned it into a fucking GameStop. Those bastardos. Bastardos, they don't care about the craft of the games. Craft gaming. Highly motivated, everybody. It's East Coast Visual Media. It's Major Nugs. Major Nugs, welcome to the show. Welcome. Highly motivated. Good to have you here. And let me see. But, you know, you can tell I love what I do. I love this. I love good people, good cannabis, and I love all of you on Highly Motivated. All of you that come to this show one night, 2 nights, 3 nights a week. I send my love out to everybody. I think you're all amazing. I think you're all amazing and all capable of carrying the energy of this. You know? Carrying the energy of Highly Motivated. Because the show isn't me. It's you. It's every single one of you. You are all the show. You are all the magic that makes this work. All of you. And I appreciate you. I thank you. I thank the universe for even the opportunity to share my energy. Because I'm full of it. Not hot air. Energy. Energy. So I put it out in the universe around that I want goodness for all of you. I want goodness for every single one of you. Authentic, your dreams, your desires, I manifest those. Your dreams, your desires, I send energy out for your manifestation of it. My shit's manifesting anyways. My shit's like manifesting nonstop. I'm in constant manifestation of now, just like pop, 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 pop. But that's just me. But I'm also sending it out for you, every single one of you. And I thank you for coming to the show and bringing the most amazing energy because I feel it. Look, you may think it's silly, but it's not silly. I feel the energy even through the transmission of this. Even with me transmitting out, I still feel the energy of all of you. Coming from New Zealand, from Houston, from Chicago, England, the Middle East, China, Russia, Germany, Poland, Russia. I said Russia twice. I wish I could see like real time. I don't. Like it'll show like a number in the corner there, but that's like for one channel. And I'm on 8. I'm on 8 channels. Well, not tonight. Tonight we're on 7. Tonight we're on 7 separate social medias, but it doesn't show me who's watching like on LinkedIn, Facebook. We have to restream it. We're not live. Twitch, Kick, and Rumble. I don't know who's watching. Doesn't show me numbers of that. But it's okay. I mean, even if it's one person I'm talking to, I'm good. Even if it's just me, maybe. No, I'm not. No. I don't rewatch these. I do once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon, I'm watching like the clips and the excerpts, and with the booty, I'm watching the clips and the excerpts, and so just sometimes to see if my volume needs to be better, if my I need an actual microphone, because I probably do. If I need an actual microphone, but I just want to thank you all for being here tonight and remind you to be you and to do you. Live now. Don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow is never promised. Be you. Be all of you, with no regrets, no apologies, unless you do something really bad. Take responsibility for the life you lead and the life you want to change. And if you want to change your world, then you start to change it around you. You think like it's already happened. You become that person like it's already happened. If the mind believes it, physical reality has to believe it. If the mind believes it, then your physical reality becomes. Anyways, become everything that you want to be. That's it. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming with me for the pregame show. The pregame Goldflower show, because tomorrow it's Goldflower season. It's grand opening here in Cape Coral, and Villages is open. Got to check them out as well. Thank you for coming once again. Wachowski, thank you for bringing some lovely gifts. To the party. And thank you, East Coast. Thank you. We got all the queens, yes. Schwartzy Pants and Troublesome Red. What great people on the show. And that's awesome. We even had the Horticulture was here tonight. Cowboy with the Horticulture. Look, we had him on the show not too long ago. Cowboy's awesome. And he wrote a song for Highly Motivated. We may have to play that on Sunday. Anyway, Sunday, we're going to get back into more of a serious conversation. We're going to talk about what's in your cannabis, what you need to know about, what other companies, not Goldflower, but what other companies are doing to their bud. We're going to talk about it on Sunday. I'll see you all there. Highly Motivated with me, Oraganji.